following day, after school.
こんなもんでよかったの?
Yeah, thanks to you. Wow, Hanako helped us out. Me, who had taken a day off from the student council, and Hanako have just come out of a bookstore in the shopping district.
いやー、しかし、朝バカからデートに誘われるなんてね。
Do you feel special now, huh, Hanako? I just had you tag along to help me buy this. That's all. Yeah, don't think you're anything special. Besides, even if we were reborn 100 times, there'd still be no way we'd ever go on a date.
なんでよ、せめて来世くらいには誘いなさいよ。
Nope, ain't happening. Maybe 5 lifetimes from now, but not this one or the next one or the next 4. So you're telling me it'd be alright with you if I asked you out?
ええ、別にいいわよ。その後思いっきり断ってワンワン泣かせてやるから。
God damn, I have been holding back that cough ever since I started this video. Oh god, that was really difficult. I thought, like, you know, if I just between the sentences drink some water or just swallow it back in, that it'll just go away. But nope, it just kept staying there in my throat. Alright, it's out now. If that is any indication of how you think of me, then it means I had you spend time with quite a nasty fellow today. Thanks.
私に頼み事だなんて高くつくからね。
I was actually reluctant to ask you since I knew you'd say that. Well, let's just say I owe you one for this.
けど、なんで私なのよ。
Well, Hanako, that's simply because amongst the people I know, you're the one who's most familiar with manga. Oh, manga? Are we buying manga? Wait, are we buying for Mio? As a reply, I ascertained the heavy weight of the paper bags I'm holding in each of my hands. Inside them are volumes of a manga series that Hanako had chosen for me just now.
だから花子って言うな。つうか、浅場が少女漫画を買い込むなんてマジでキモいんですけど。
Shoujo manga? Is this for, are we trying to get Tina into manga? Shoujo manga specifically? Didn't I tell you that these aren't for me?
記憶にございません。
Of course, you're just willing to ignore that fact. Oh well, can't deny that you really helped me choose after all.
あ、しまった。くそつまんないの押し付けとけばよかったわ。
I intend to give these as a present, so that really wouldn't be very funny.
まあ、それもそうね。あんたに買わせたやつ、マジでおすすめだから。
Yeah, I'm trusting you on that. I'll repay you for this sometime soon.
はいはい、期待しないで待ってるわ。
Yeah, you should. You definitely should. Don't expect much. After that conversation, I parted with Hanako and followed the road home with these 2 heavy bags in my hands. I mean, it gotta be for Tina, right? We still have to buy her a present. But considering she's a NEET and all, heavily enjoying the NEET life, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense that she would be, that we'd be buying manga for her, unable to find the right opportunity. That our hand has by now, what? Has by now or no? Has by now ticked to indicate that it's already late into the night. I think that was supposed to be now. It was after everyone in our family had already taken their baths when I asked Tina to come over to my room.
お風呂ポカポカでした。ユーマさんと入れなかったのは残念ですわ。
Hey, that was a one-time thing, okay? I'm glad the FBI hasn't caught me yet. Yesterday was an exception.
また今度ご一緒してはダメですか?
Is it me or is this actually a brand new background music? Right? I feel like I haven't heard this background music before at all in any of the routes. Huh, this is interesting, because usually at some point if you finish like one route, then, or a couple of routes, you pretty much heard all of the background music already. But this is one that's apparently only very specific to this Tina route that I have not, or at least do not remember hearing before. Well, I could consider it as long as it'll be with swimwear on.
普通、水着を着るのはプールでございますよ。小太郎うるさい。
I guess she interpreted Kotaro's remark as a form of objection towards us bathing together, and thus flings him to a corner of the room. Wow, she really does not treat Kotaro nicely.
最近は投げ捨てられてばかりでございますね。
But you're kinda asking for it, Kotaro.
それよりユーマさん、お話って何ですか?
Yeah, about that. I pointed to large paper bags I had left in a corner of the room. It's a day late. But as promised yesterday, there's your birthday present.
もう用意してくれたのですか？
Yeah, you also rushed and bought me a present the very day you found out it was my birthday, right?
ありがとうございます、ユーマさん。嬉しいです。
That's so. Seeing Tina in the light and sporting a brimming smile, embarrassment makes me inadvertently avert my eyes from her.
ところで、これ何ですか？
Shoujo manga. That's manga centered around romance. I had someone help me choose a well-liked series.
あ、こんなにたくさん。
Well, it's a long series apparently.
これ全部もらってもいいんですか？
All of them are yours. Yeah, it was all yours now.
持って帰ってくるのも重かったのでは？
Don't worry, I'm a strong boy, okay? It wasn't that much of a big deal. After all, I had left the crucial work, which was choosing the actual series to someone else. I don't know if simply carrying the volumes back home was enough to atone for that, though.
嬉しいです。本当に。
If you're a love fairy, you should use it to study up on love a bit more. Oh god, I feel a cough coming up in my throat again. Am I getting sick? What the fuck? Alright, there it is. Better to get it out sooner than later, right?
こんなにたくさん読んだら、もう恋のプロフェッショナルになれますね。
Nah, I don't think it'd have that much of an effect, actually.
これ全部読んでもダメですか？
Nope, you can't just read one manga series and then be an expert on something. Especially something as love. Apparently, love is a very intricate thing.
早く恋をマスターして、ユーマさんの恋を叶えてあげたいです。
Wait, Tina, the way you're saying that... Well, give it your best.
はい。
Fulfill my love, huh? Why is it that I feel a tinge of discomfort upon hearing that? Because you hear the sirens in the back of your head, dude, that's why.
プレゼント大切にしますね。
Yeah, do that.
はい。
And now, with her innocent smile before me, the discomfort quickly changes to happiness. I'm so happy. I realize that a light smile has formed on my face. Seems like it's really true that seeing someone happy makes me smile.
ユーマさん、ここで一緒に読んでもいいですか？
Sure, knock yourself out. Here? Why do you ask? You're always using my room just as you... Wait. Could it be you mean that you want to read the manga together?
はい、一緒に読みたいです。
Okay, that could be fun, I guess. Given that I personally encouraged her to read it, I guess I can hardly tell her I don't have much of an interest in this type of manga now. Alright, then let's read it together.
それでは、こっちに来てください。
She eagerly pulls on my hand. Apparently, she's trying to tell me to sit down on my bed.
ユーマさん椅子、大きいです。
I can't even read. She's sitting on my lap and blocking it. This is a bit weird though, isn't it, right? Lolly's sitting on my lap right now while we're reading a shoujo manga, which is currently depicting two characters, a guy and a girl kissing each other. That might invoke some, you know, natural reactions that would poke someone from behind. I think simply sitting next to each other would do just fine. After I've sat down on the bed, Tina casually took a seat on my lap. The sensation of her tiny butt, don't say tiny butt, and the warmth of her back that is rubbing against me makes me somewhat lose my cool.
こっちの方がユーマさんも読みやすいです。
Well, it's true that our gazes will run parallel this way, but...
もしかしてダメですか？
It's a little bit inappropriate. No, it's
ユーマ
fine.
さんならそう言ってくれると思ってました。
We're just that interested in the manga, okay? That's the only reason why. Should I say she's making light of me? Or is it just that I'm spoiling her too much? However, supposing I had a daughter, I'm sure this was how it would feel like. That's true, I guess, right? This shouldn't feel any different than that? I put emphasis on shouldn't, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't. Just do what you want. I put my arms around her waist and gently draw her near, to a position which would likely feel the most comfortable to her. In doing so, a height difference to the extent that I could see her hands from above her head became apparent. You're really small. We can really... It doesn't really look like it from this angle, but I guess we can just sort of look from above her. She's actually that tiny.
小さくないです。セクシーガールです。
Why? That had nothing to do with it, Tina. Size and sexiness has... Okay, they may have some sort of connection, but it's not really that relevant, okay? And that's kind of a... You know, some people might find taller people more sexy, some people might find smaller people more sexy. I don't fucking know, but that has nothing... Like, not exactly anything to do with it, at least not in this situation. Grown-up women don't sit on a guy's lap. That's not true. Or at least, I don't think they don't.
そう言われると悩ましいですが。
Should I let go and sit next to you then?
いえ、このままがいいです。ユーマさん温かいです。
Even more so than a cardboard box you were in?
比較になりません。超高級段ボールです。
I'd rather not be called a cardboard box, even if it's super high class. So ultimately, I'm categorized as a cardboard box all the same. I suppose she meant that as a compliment nonetheless. That much I can read by now, just from the atmosphere.
それでは読みますよ。
You're gonna read out loud? Yeah.
読むの早かったら言ってください。
Okay. Although, it's more like she's rather slow to turn the pages.
なかなか綺麗な絵ですね。
Which drawing in specific are you looking at, Tina? You really take your time to carefully look at each single panel, huh? I guess having people read their work so thoroughly is something that would delight a manga artist the most. That's true. I mean, a lot of effort goes into creating that one single image, right? That's in a panel. And I reckon that most people who read manga or comic books or whatever, right? They just glance at it quickly, read the text, maybe look at it for like an extra 2 seconds more, and then they move on to the next panel or flip the page. So, compared to like how much effort is put into it per individual, not much time is actually being spent on admiring that piece of work, I suppose?
もう次のページに行きますか?
As long as you're done with this one, sure.
では次に行きますね。
With that, Tina proceeds to turn the page. And there... Uh-oh. Awkward galore. The now open page pictured a full-blown kiss scene. Damn that Hanako. Oh my god, I thought these were mild. I'm pretty sure I told her that any sort of extreme content was taboo. But kissing is not extreme. Then again, I guess something like a kiss scene might not be in the scope of extreme. Yeah, I hope these are not like, you know, Neo level of extremeness in terms of mangas. Then we'd have a problem for sure. Still, when such a scene suddenly pops up while I'm in the mindset of reading something akin to a picture book, I find myself at a loss on how to react to it.
ユーマさん。
Uh-oh, do you have questions, Tina? What is it?
ユーマさんはキスってしたことありますか?
Does Aoi count? Well, wait, not in that way, not in that way! What? Tina throws an absurd question at me.
葵さんのほっぺにチューは別腹です。
Only goes into the dessert stomach? What? What in the world is that even supposed to mean? Anyways, I neither have kissed, nor was I kissed on the lips before. Since it's just pointless to put on airs here, I answer her truthfully, yeah. There's no point in like, you know, bragging about something that didn't even happen to Tina.
そんなことではいけませんね。キスが上手だとモテモテらしいですよ。
Really? I mean, I'm already plenty popular without being good at kissing. With that, she points at a manga panel. Even though it's only been a couple pages since we started, the girl, who seems to be the heroine, is head over heels for a guy after he kissed her. I take it back. This really is extreme after all. Now that I've already bought the series, there's no turning back anymore, but a bit of a grudge towards Hanako wells up inside of me.
恋の妖精からのアドバイスです。ユーマさんはキスの練習をしましょう。
I mean, to be honest, this isn't that bad of an advice, but usually when you start kissing, right? When you kiss someone, more often than not, you're already in a relationship with that person. So do you at that point still need a love fairy in the first place, right? I don't think so. So I feel like this is more of a after the fact. Once you've already had a girlfriend, and you know, you start kissing, then it might be... It will certainly help to be good at kissing, I suppose. But if you're both not good at kissing, you usually end up practicing together and become better together. Leaving aside the question whether that even stands to reason. With who am I supposed to practice with anyway? Oh god, Tina, please don't say yourself. Please don't say yourself!
いないんですか?
I mean, for Yuma, I think he has plenty of options. He's just very picky. Of course I don't. While I heave a sigh, I think about a way to change the subject. But then... 仕方がないので、 oh god.
私が相手になってあげます。
I knew it! Oh god, you're taking the love fairy part really too far. She's like, you know what, I'm gonna be the best love fairy ever. Whatever you need practice with, I'll help you with anything, okay? Alright? For a short moment, all my thought processes suspend. Come on, enough of that. Just turn to the next page already.
ダメですか? 残念です。
I don't think we should. I feel like they're already waiting outside. With my curt refusal, Tina didn't obstinately pursue it any further either. After that, we continued reading in silence for a while, and... Tina, could you turn the,
Yes.
Are you for real? She fell asleep sitting on my lap like this? I was wondering why she didn't turn a page, but then I realized that she had started catching Z's before I knew it. Could it be she didn't really like this manga? I started to slightly panic for having failed at my choice of present, but I then calmed down after looking at my wall watch. It was already this late, huh? Wait, what did they call it? Did they seriously call it wall watch? I've never heard that before! Is that an actual proper way to call... what's it called? A clock, right? A clock. You call it a clock. I've never heard anybody refer to a clock on the wall as a wall watch. I mean, maybe that's possible, but that sounds so fucking weird to me. A wall? I mean, I guess. Because you also say wristwatch, right? If the wristwatch, or a watch in general, was only for your wrist, wouldn't you only call it a watch? There would be no point to add the wrist part if there's no other thing that you would describe a watch with as well, right? Like it could be used for other things or placed on other parts of your body or anywhere else. So I guess wall watch is possible, but I've never heard that before. That just sounds so weird to me. I just... Alright then. Wall watch. I mean... Obviously we know what they mean, but it just sounds so fucking weird. It's just a clock. Usually she's already asleep at this time. I guess it's my fault for having her call out to my room so late at night, because I couldn't find the right moment to give her my present. Which means we'll have to stop here, and continue tomorrow. Hey Tina, bear with it just a bit longer. I left her up from my lap and tried to somehow make her stand on her feet. I'll take you to Aoi-san's room. Can you walk?
ここで寝ます。一緒に。
Don't be so selfish.
嫌だよ。ユマさんと寝ます。
She's so attached to me. Good grief. Then again, she has slipped into my bed multiple times already until now. I guess it's kinda too late to reject her now. Alright, fine. Look, get into bed before you fall asleep. While I support Tina, who is unsteady on her feet, I try to take her to my bed, effectively almost holding her in my arms. It was then when she said,
ありがとうです。姉ちゃん。
Oh, Nei-chan. Does she really look at him that way? Maybe just in like sort of a subconscious, weird subconscious state, right? She's not quite fully there. Obviously she's half asleep. You know when you're half asleep, you feel drowsy, you're not completely there, you say some shit sometimes, but... Yeah, I guess part of her does look at me as her One-chan. Huh? One-chan? Whom is she talking about?
おやすみなさい。ユマさん。
After I helped her lie down on the bed, she squirms her way around under the blanket. It seems like it was simply by accident that she said something else than intended, her being half asleep. But, nah. Hey, Kotaro.
いかがなさいましたか?
I tried to inquire Kotaro, who has been staying silent in a corner of the room, about this. Does Tina have a sister?
私からは何も申し上げられませんね。
Really? Why not? Why?
死神の世界はですね、いろいろと隠しておきたい事情もあるのですよ。
I guess, but the fact that he's already, you know, saying this pretty much confirms that Tina does have a sister, or, you know, we know that she had a sister. Seeing how decisive he is with that, I highly doubt there's any point in pressing him for an answer. However, for some reason, I just can't get it out of my head. Hey, Kotaro.
はい。
Hi. Come to think of it, I hardly know anything about Tina, do I? That fact made me somehow feel extremely lonely. We need to get to know her better. There was something I just couldn't get out of my head, which is why I decided to ask Senpai about it. I sent her a text during lunch break the next day, and called her to the student council room.
どうしたの？ユーマくんが私を呼ぶなんて。これはいよいよ告白されるとか？
You've already had your chance, Ann, okay? Your route is already passed. Quit being so selfish. It's Tina's turn now. No, that's not it. There's something I want to ask you.
あら、いつも以上に真面目な雰囲気だね。
Super serious mode. Seeing how she quickly straightens her back, I suppose she must have inferred the nature of my cause from my bearing.
それでどうしたの？
It's about Tina. It's just that I don't know anything about her past.
ティナちゃんからはあんまり話してくれないの？
Right. She has told me next to nothing until now.
そっか。まあ、言いたくないこともあるんだろうね。
So basically that means Tina also had that kind of past. Or in other words, went through something that she wants to leave untouched. And speaking of someone who knows her well, I thought that'd be you.
私が言ってもいいことなら教えてあげるけど。
There are also things that you can't tell me?
3サイズとか。
I am honestly not really that interested in that. They'd be pretty low numbers anyway.
あ、怒っちゃった？
No, not really. I'm not lying. I was just literally speechless for a moment due to the fact that she simply doesn't get tired of her own antics.
けど、そっか。真剣にティナちゃんのことを考えてくれるようになったんだ。
Not in the way you might think. I just want to know more about her now.
つまり、保護者の自覚が出てきたってことだよね。
Exactly,
知りたがるのは悪いことじゃないと思うよ。
Just as her guardian, only as her guardian for wanting to protect her.
だから、そんなに緊張しなくていいってば。こそこそ探るような真似が気に入らないって顔してるよ。
Ah, now I see. I guess that's the reason I've been feeling out of humor without even knowing why.
いいよ。あの子の保護者同士、情報は共有しよう。何でも聞いてみて。
Alrighty. Okay. Then I guess, like what I had in mind when I came here, the very first thing I should inquire about is what Tina mumbled last night. Does Tina have a sister? Uh-oh. Anna's like, oh shit, he's going straight for the difficult questions. The meaty questions. The moment I voiced that question, as if at the push of a button, all expression vanished from her face.
それ、誰から聞いたの？
Tina called me Onei-chan when she was half asleep.
そう。
Uh-oh. Her reaction renders me unable to conceal my disturbance. Was it that much of a major secret? Then I tried asking Kotaro about it, but it seemed like he had no intention to tell me anything about it.
あんにゃろ。言いにくいからってこっちに押し付けたわね。
Judging from the way you said that, it's not a secret I absolutely must not know about, right?
まあ、あまり言いたくはないんだけどね。
It's a pretty hard thing to tell someone though, right? Remember that accident you were in a long time ago? Yeah, you were actually supposed to die then, but a Soul Reaper managed to save your life by giving up her own life. And guess what? Yep, that Soul Reaper just happens to be Tina's sister, her older sister. Why?
それは
I mean, to be fair, I explained it quite easily, right? But emotionally, it's a pretty difficult thing to tell someone. Seemingly unable to find the words to say, she stays silent. Please, senpai, I really want to know more about Tina.
そうだよね。
Upon that, she still hesitated to reply for a short while. But ultimately...
わかった。確かに、ユウマくんには知る権利があることだと思う。
I mean, it involves me as well, right? So I do have a right to know. She gazes at me with a very serious countenance. I have a right to know?
ええ。ユウマくんにも関係があることよ。
What does that mean? Well, I find myself perplexed as I'm unable to understand what she meant. She goes on.
ティナちゃんのお姉さん、リーナは、もういないわ。
Rina. What do you mean by she is gone?
もう何年も前の話なんだけど、リーナはね、
Uh-oh.
事故で死にかけていた、ある男の子の魂を回収しに行ったの。
Here we go.
そして、帰ってこなかった。死ぬはずだったその男の子に、自分の命をあげてしまったの。
Huh? In an instant, my mind goes blank. That's because this story sounds very familiar to me. It should. It definitely should, Yuma. That boy was...
君のことだよ、ユウマくん。今の君の命は、あなたが生きているその時間は、リーナのものなの。
Let me guess. I think Yuma is now sort of gonna feel... maybe not guilty, but feel like he owes Tina something, right? I mean, obviously he owes Rina something, and he's kind of been living that way, right? That was his goal after he sort of found out to try and make as many people happy and smile as possible, to like do something with this second chance at life. But he's probably going to feel a bit more like he owes something to Tina directly now? That's her. I still vividly remember her face. So this is Rina, huh? Yeah, you could totally see it as an older Tina, for sure. That Soul Reaper girl is already dead? She died in my stead? No way. How can that...
落ち着いて、ユウマくん。大丈夫。君のせいなんかじゃないから。
Because of me, she... out of nowhere, large waves of emotion close in on me all of a sudden. Is it even alright for me to live? Is there any worth in me living after having stolen someone's life? Even forcing this despair I myself know only all too well onto her family.
泣かないで。あれはね、リーナが決めたことなの。ユウマくんは何も悪くないから。
That's true. We did not make that decision, right? Rina made that decision herself. But... before I knew it, tears were streaming down from both of my eyes. My legs are rooted in place. It's pitch dark before me, and I can't move an inch.
大丈夫？保健室行く？
Yeah, like I want Nao-san to see me like this. Hell no. I notice that she's worriedly peering into my face, which makes me brace my legs and rally my body that's close to collapsing. I'm fine.
ごめんね。こうなると思ったから今まで黙ってたの。
Senpai. Trying to somehow calm my feelings, I take a deep breath. The truth is, somewhere deep down, I think I knew all along.
分かっていたって？
That she was already gone. But I probably tried not to think about it the whole time.
そう。
I want to see her again, and thank her. With that in mind, I've been looking for her. Well, she's kind of right inside of us, right? And the next closest thing would be Tina? No. To be more precise, I made myself believe that I was looking for her. Even after another Soul Reaper, Tina, had appeared, I never closely inquired about that Soul Reaper girl. And also, after I had learned that Senpai was a Soul Reaper, I just put it off and didn't ask her anything either. That was most likely because somewhere deep in my heart, I was fearing the truth. But I don't get it. Why did that girl, Tina's sister, do something like that?
それはね。
She pauses there for a moment, then, albeit somewhat hesitantly, continues.
リーナはね、ある人の記憶を持っていたの。
A certain person?
うん。リーナが初めて死神のお仕事をした相手。それが、ユーマくんのお母さんなんだ。
What? Holy shit, this is new information? Really? Rina's first soul that she reaped? Was my mother. Holy fuck. Huh?
ユーマくんの本当のお母さん。最後の瞬間まで、その人はユーマくんとコナミちゃんの幸せを願っていた。
Holy crap.
その気持ちを、張り裂けそうな心の叫びを、リーナは知っていたから。
Damn.
どうしても放っておけなかったんだろうね。
Mom did. I realized that once again, tears start to well up. So in the end, who exactly was that girl? A Soul Reaper by the name of Rina. If you sum it up in a few words, it's as simple as that. But did she save me in my mom's stead? So basically, does that mean she was a reincarnation of Mom? I know that isn't right, but I'm starting to lose sight of what is really right and what is wrong. No, she can't be a reincarnation of Mom, right? Because she already lived before. You cannot be a reincarnation of something if that thing already lived before the other thing died. That's impossible, right? Unless that you lose it at some point and then it takes over the soul or whatever, right? But that didn't happen because that's the way I sort of looked at it from how Yuma lives, right? That in a way, Rina is kind of a reincarnation of us, or the other way around, right? We are kind of a reincarnation of Rina, but not directly. It's sort of that her life force has taken reside in our body, and because ours was going to be Yuma's, his own life force was going to disappear, or his soul, because he would die, but she took over and made it so that it would live instead. Okay, I'm making this way too complicated, but you know what I mean. It can't have been that way. The only thing I can say with absolute certainty is that I will never be able to see her again, and that her life is beating inside my chest now. In a daze, I noticed one more thing. The fact that the girl who lost her life instead of mine was Tina's Onei-chan means... Senpai. I wiped my tears with the back of my hand and turned to directly face her again.
何?
Does Tina know as well? I mean, that her sister gave me her life. In response to my question, she nods lightly, yet decisively. I mean, why do you think she's with us in the first place, dude?
ティナちゃんが家出して、ユーマくんのところに行ったのは偶然なんかじゃないの。
I've been wondering why she turned up at my house of all places. So that was the reason behind it.
あのね、ユーマくん。
Yeah.
これはティナちゃんがそう思ってるだけだから、君は気にしなくていいんだけど。
After that little preface, she goes on and informs me of what actually brought Tina to my place.
君はね、リーナのティナちゃんのお姉さんの生まれ変わりなの。
I was right, and here I thought I was making it too complicated.
少なくともティナちゃんはそう思っているよ。
that day after school. After my conversation with Senpai, my mood remained rock bottom. Hence, with Senpai's permission, I left the student council early today. Currently, I'm on my way home. Apparently, my face is also looking rather pale, which made Konami, Mio, and the others worry about me. I told them I'd be fine by myself and left them back at school, which is why I'm alone right now. I don't really understand myself what exactly I'm pondering about. I just keep walking, totteringly dragging my feet on the ground. And then, I arrived at the place where I received my new life.
Yuma-san!
I don't know what Yu has been doing here, but Tina, having spotted me, runs up to me.
おかえりなさいです。今日は早いんですね。
Hey, Tina. Yeah, just a little. Really now? What has she been doing here? Does she always wait for me here? At this place where her Onei-chan gave her life to someone else and disappeared.
ユーマさん、大丈夫ですか?
I actually only realized it just now, right? But this place, this is a very, very memorable place for us in a lot of kind of bad ways actually, right? Because this is the place where we first had our accident, right? This is the place where we first saw the Soul Reaper, Rina, the place where Rina herself died as well. This is the place where we first met Tina. This is the place where in the Mio route, we once again get into an accident, almost, right? Besides the fact that Mio saves us. So this place is, I feel like this place is just kind of, for the most part, bad luck, right? Kind of, if we get into an exact same spot, almost the second accident after the first one, you know this place is kind of cursed.
お顔が真っ青でございますよ。
But yeah, this place means a lot for Tina, of course, because it's where her older sister died. And despite the bad things that have occurred here for us, it means something to us as well, right? That's so?
はい。
I take a deep breath and try to somehow maintain my composure. Tina is the last person I want seeing my tears. I'm fine. It's nothing.
でも、心配です。
I know that these words come from her heart, and yet uneasiness washes over me. Really, I'm okay.
どこか痛いなら、無理しないでくださいね。
Yeah, thanks. Who is it whom Tina is actually worried about? Is it really me who has her concern?
ユーマさん?
Say, what have you been doing here anyway?
お散歩です。ここにはよく来るんです。
Yeah, we know why. I see. Was she really on a stroll and that's all there is to it? I honestly doubt it.
本当に大丈夫ですか? ふらふらしてます。
I'm fine.
申し訳ありませんが、そのようにはとても思えないですね。
To think that I even made Kotaro worry about me. What a disgrace. I really can't keep showing them my miserable state any longer. Come on, let's go home. I shake my head and strongly force myself to not think about stuff that won't get me anywhere. I'll be alright right now. Sorry for having worried you.
そうですか。
Even so, she doesn't seem satisfied with my reply. Well, I guess it's only natural.
はぐれないように手をつなぎましょう。
Hold hands. Yeah, okay. The getting lost part is not that much of a worry. It's more me stumbling over, probably. Fainting. Being obstinate about it now would likely only serve to make Tina feel anxious.
ありがとうございます。
Why is she saying thank you? Because it feels like she's holding hands with her sister now? As I grasp the small hand she holds out to me, Tina smiles happily. I feel like this might be something that makes me more comfortable with the whole Tina being a lolly situation, right? That in Tina's mind, that I don't know, this might become really weird if we end up doing, you know, dirty things together later, which I don't even know is gonna happen. But like, a lot of the things which Tina is doing to us now, which seems sort of like physical closeness, a large reason, if not entirely the reason for it, is because she partly sees me as her sister, right? Or the reincarnation of her sister. So she sees Sabrina inside of me and wants to be close to her older sister. That's why she's holding my hands right now. Although I doubt if I tell the FBI that they'd fucking believe me. Don't you think it's odd for you to be thanking me when you're supposedly the one who's ensuring that I don't get lost?
それもそうですね。でも
But
手をつないで歩くの嬉しいです。
I see.
懐かしくて気持ちがふわってして楽しくなるんです。
Yeah, nostalgic because of her sister, huh? Looking truly happy, she swings our joined hands back and forth. Nostalgic, huh? For some reason, a stabbing pain courses through my chest.
それでは一緒に帰りましょう。
Wanna swing by the convenience store and buy some ice cream or something?
どうしたんですか突然。
You look like you could eat some ice cream right now. Just kinda feel like it. I recall how when I was still a child, Mio, Konami, and I sometimes stopped by somewhere on our way back from school. I guess maybe because Tina said it was nostalgic, that I was suddenly compelled by an urge to make this sentiment my own.
ユーマ様、あまりティナ様を甘やかさないでくださいませ。
Too late. We're spoiling her rotten. Be a little generous here.
ユーマさん、いいんですか？
Yeah.
やりました。早く行きましょう。
She snuggles herself up to me while intensely swinging her hands, and shows an innocence filled with absolute trust, as if she's being affectionate with a parent or a sibling, an older sister. Even if I don't want to think about it, I can't stop my thoughts from running into that direction. Am I merely a replacement for her big sister in her eyes? Ooh. That might make us feel a little bit weird too, right? That she's not even looking at me. She doesn't even care about me, Yuma. She just only sees the big sister. She only sees Rina and me. Those words couldn't leave my mouth even though I wanted to ask her. A feeling of anxiety that I've never experienced before wells up inside me.
やっぱりどこか痛いですか？
Do I come off to you that way? While I desperately conceal the emotions seething inside of me, I get going, leading Tina by her hand.
やっぱりアイスはいいので帰ってお休みしましょう。
Whoa! Tina passing on ice cream? Passing on sweets? Passing on delicious food? What? I think we're already past showing this kind of reservation towards each other.
添い寝してあげますよ。
Don't wink like that. You don't have to.
実は私も眠いので一緒に寝ましょう。
You are? A drowsy yawn escapes her. Seems like she's saying the truth. Sleepyhead as ever. Then, how about we have some ice cream and go to sleep after that?
それは最高かもしれません。
Perfection, huh? Perfect.
やれやれでございますね。
Shut up, Kotaro, you're ruining the moment. During that conversation, there's one gnawing question that just wouldn't disappear. Just, who am I? Huh. That's an interesting question. Are we still Yuma? I was rained by a sensation that my very existence was shaken from the bottom up. The following day, after school.
兄さん、この書類間違ってる。
Huh? Where?
最初の計算から全部だよ。
Look, do you see the sign, love is banned? I don't think there will be a problem in this route though, right? Because basically every single girl that we've dated, all the other routes, it was always a girl that's also part of the student council. And so in that regard, love was sort of bad, and it was more of a complication, right? Because it seemed like, oh, if me and Yuri, if me and Konami, yes, if me and An were dating each other and were like doing stuff, well, it would distract us from our work at the student council, right? But if you're kind of dating someone outside of this, then it might still be like, they might still not like it or frown upon it, but it would be less so because they don't see it, right? Obviously all the lovey-dovey stuff would happen outside of the student council. So, I guess that'll be at least less of an issue. Although my friends and everybody of the student council have always been, you know, acceptant and nice about it and eventually always tore up the sign anyway. But, yeah, I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. You're right, I'll redo it.
ねえねえゆうくん、もしかしてまだ調子悪い？
今日は何をやらせてもダメダメな感じだよな。
そういえば浅場くん、授業中もなんだかぼーっとしてたよね。
先生に当てられてから慌てて教科書開いてたり。
そうそう。そんで今日だけで6回は怒られてたな。
Oh shit, 6 times?
おお、1次元に1回達成ですね。
Did you have nothing better to do than keep count of that? I'm self-aware that I'm a total mess today. Nonetheless, my own miserableness makes me dejectedly drop my shoulders and heave a heavy sigh.
浅場くん、本当に大丈夫？保健室で休んできたら？
Yeah, I don't think Nao-san can help me at all. I'm fine. I mean, it's not like I'm in a bad condition or anything.
でも
It's more a mental state. Anyhow, I have to somehow fix this document right now.
あれ、放っておいてもいいのかね。
とりあえず熱はないみたいですが。
体調が悪くないってことは心の問題かしら。
やっぱり何かあったのかな。
As they continue talking about me, quick glimpses come flying by my way intermittently. I'd at least want them to exercise some tact.
ねえゆうくん。
I'm really okay. It's nothing.
そうなの？朝からずっとこの調子なんです。
It's been longer than this morning, Konami. Wake up.
ったく、何を一人で考え込んでいるんだか。
Well, even if I wanted to, it's not like I can talk about anything Soul Reaper related to anyone other than Senpai or Tina. Guys, don't you think you should focus a bit more on work?
そうね。
Yeah, I'm like become the center of attention. There's no doubt that what I heard from Senpai yesterday is still casting a shadow over me. I keep myself from thinking about it, but that instead leads to my mind being engulfed in some sort of obscure feeling of unease. It's not like I want to make everyone worry about me, if I could help it. Aunt knows. Of course she knows. Meanwhile, Senpai is gazing at me in silence. Sorry, I'll handle work properly now.
お願いね。
She's in a position where she understands what's going on with me, so her way of dealing with me, namely leaving me alone, is what I'm most thankful for right now. In the end, I was still unable to concentrate on work after that. As only time went by, I tardily kept moving my hand without making much progress. Guess I'm in for overtime.
兄さん、ご愁傷様。
大変だねって言いたいところだけど、ゆうまくんの分だけ全然進んでない結果だからね。
I know. I just reaped what I've sown. Tsukishima and Mio finished their work and went home. Well, if there's some reaping that needs to be done, we need the help of the Soul Reaper, Tina! Other than myself, Senpai and Konami also stayed and played shogi. But now... You guys finished with your game?
うん。コナタン、最近はめきめき腕を上げてきたね。
That's my little sister.
たまたま討ち取られた後に言われましても。
Seriously, say King. So she has even been saying that towards Senpai.
それで兄さん、 私たちもそろそろ帰っちゃうけど。
Alright. I'll stay and carry on with work a bit longer.
なら先に帰ってるね。
Be safe.
戸締まりはユウマくんに任せちゃっていい？
I got it, no problem. Sure. And so, with this and that, Senpai and Konami prepared to leave. Then, Senpai pauses shortly after closing her school bag, and...
ねえ、ユウマくん、コナタン。
はい、何ですか？
最近ティナちゃんの様子はどう？
That sure came out of the blue. Did this sudden question originate from yesterday's conversation? As always, she's just lazily napping all day. I tried to implicitly convey to her that I didn't really touch upon that matter when I was with Tina.
そっか。変わりないならいいんだけど。
I guess An may have been worried that I somehow let Tina know that I know about Rina and her older sister. Well, those are the same people, yeah. But yeah, no, don't worry. I didn't spill the beans, okay, An?
今朝は何回起こしてもダメでした。私以上の強敵かもしれません。
Yep, she's in her best sleepy form ever. Don't say that if there was something to boast about.
寝坊にかけては我が生涯のライバルと認めなくもないよ。
You're really rivals about that? Who can be the best sleepyhead? Man, you guys are seriously hopeless.
うん。仕方ないから諦めて優しく起こしてね。
I try. Is she perhaps trying to liven me up? If she is, I guess you could say it worked. Confronted with a piece of normal, everyday life, I think my mood may have just lightened up somewhat. It won't be easy to have two of your kind on my plate, but leave it to me.
ごめんね。ティナちゃんが迷惑かけて。
Don't worry, I'm a master at waking up girls, okay? Well, that's nothing new anyway, so you really don't have to mind that. A fleeting, yet striking moment during my answer.
そのうちまた何かお礼させてもらうから。
A gift? You don't need to do that, On.
この間いただいたケーキは絶品でした。
でしょでしょ？
What was that just now? It was so transient that Konami didn't notice, but she briefly displayed an extremely serious, pensive expression. She immediately concealed it with a smile, but it only serves to make me feel all the more uneasy about it. Wait, what? Does that mean does Konami know something? What was that? Or was that An? Who gave that expression? Tina or Konami? I mean, An or Konami?
それじゃあコナタン帰ろっか。ユウマくん、鍵は置いていくからあとよろしくね。
It will make more sense if it's An, right? And then like the thank you gift that she's going to give us, it'll probably have something to do with this whole predicament with Tina right now, maybe? Or Rina, I don't know. Yeah, that makes more
兄
sense.
さん、お先に。
Yeah, I'm thinking it was An. Bye-bye, Konami. See you at home. Before I could ask her anything else, she left. What was that? I have a bit of an uncomfortable feeling about it. What's more important right now is that I need to finish this up. Let's stop pondering about things in which thinking about them won't get me anywhere. By telling that to myself, I somehow pull myself together and face the desk again. Wow, it's already night. By the time I finally managed to somehow get my quota done and left the school building by myself, it was already completely dark outside. Will I be able to act my usual self once I get home and see Tina? In order to seal away the various mixed feelings boiling inside me, I take several deep breaths. Alright, I'm okay. I think I more or less managed to convince myself of that. Let's go. After I signed off on my mental state with a nod, I finally get going. I'm actually more surprised. Doesn't Tina like await me near the tree every single time I come after school or come home from school? But considering I'm this late this time, and as I'm in the middle of crossing the bridge.
Yuma.
Wait, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this? This is a voice we've never heard before. I felt like someone called my name. No one is here, right? What?
お前の頭に直接話しかけている。
Oh, doesn't that sound like Kotaru? It might sound like Kotaru in his big wolf form. Huh? Well, I'm dumbstruck upon hearing this nonsensical utterance. I realize that I've heard this voice somewhere before. You're... Yeah.
小太郎だ。
The big Kotaru,
でかい
indeed.
方のな。
Yeah, okay. I was wondering, I always think like, huh, could it maybe be Hyperion? But he doesn't have that deep of a heavy, manly voice, you know? So it's really you. Where are you?
下だ。橋の下。
Oh,
こ
what?
っちに来てくれ。
Why are you under a bridge? What in the world are you doing there?
来ればわかる。いいから降りてこい。頼む。
Okay. Since he's earnestly asking me to come, I don't have any particular reason to refuse. I descend to the riverbank and approach the bottom of the bridge.
すまないな。
What's going on? Nah, I don't really mind. As I peer in under the bridge where I was summoned to, an unexpected scene catches my eyes. Aww. She's sleeping? Tina. Was she actually waiting for me that long that she just fell asleep? God dang. This looks so adorable. It really looks like this big old wolf, you know, protecting this cute, innocent, adorable little girl. Look how mean Kotaro's looking right now. If anybody even comes close to Tina, they're dead. Snuggling close to Kotaro, who is in his wolf form, Tina slumbers innocently. Why is she sleeping
お
here?
前が遅いからだろうが。あまり待たせるな。
I'm sorry. Did you, by any chance, come to pick me up again?
ああ、ティナのやつがな。眠いなら帰って寝ろと言っても引きやしね
She has been waiting for me?
え。ああ昨日からどこか様子がおかしいからな。心配だったんだろう。それで待っている間にこれだ。
I see. Sorry about that.
俺に謝ってどうする。待つと言ったのはティナの方だ。
Yeah, true. Thanks, Tina. My whisper is directed at her sleeping face.
ちょっと気分も持ち直したようだな。
Does it look that way to you? Not really.
うん。
Yeah, you may be right about that. Regardless of how Tina sees me, she worried about me and waited this long for me to come. This fact warms up my heart. Really, thank you. I even started to wonder why I have been so lost in the first place. Tina's just Tina. Simple as that. A very precious.
とりあえずこいつをどかしてくれ。
What do you want me to do? Yeah, right.
ったくこれだからガキは嫌いなんだ。
You specifically changed into your wolf form to serve as a stand-in bed for her, did you not? Makes your claim not exactly convincing. He's just a tsundere about it.
ぬいぐるみのままだと枕にもならんだろうが。
Like I said, the very fact that you specifically changed your form for her already shows that you're doting on her.
甘やかしまくりのお前にだけは言われたくねえ
Fair point. Let's just say that neither of us is really better than the other in this regard. But anyhow, it'd be seriously bad if someone saw this. Regardless of him hiding under a bridge, the very fact that a huge wolf is in the middle of town is problematic. If an ordinary passerby happened to see him, it'd undoubtedly cause a commotion.
だからお前を呼んだんだろうが、早く起こしてくれ。
I can't really blame him for not simply doing that himself. Even I hesitate when confronted with Tina's sleeping face before me. But man, she sure looks comfortable in her sleep. I gotta say, being able to sleep on such a, like, on this Kotaro in his big wolf form, it's basically just like a big, comfy pillow, right? It looks so soft and comfortable. Even I would just lie this comfy and fluffy in it, okay? Hell, I would replace a big Kotaro with my bed and just sleep on him instead.
自慢
That
の
sounds
毛
weird.
並みだからな。当然だ。
Can I give it a try as well?
心の底から勘弁してくれ。気色悪い。
It's just on your fur, okay? It's just... it's not in the Hyperion way, don't worry. Well, I guess you have a point.
こんなガキの布団よりもおっぱいでけえ女の漫画になりてえぜ。
Maybe in your next Soul Reaper, okay? Maybe the next Soul Reaper that you will take care of will have huge boobs. You wanna be skinned?
それでも首に巻かれたら胸の谷間を覗き放題だろ。
True. Considering his size, I think he'd more likely scrape the ground, though. In fact, I don't think he'd become anything else than a carpet.
何か文句でもあるのか？
No, I don't. There's no need to go out of my way to destroy his dream, so let's just keep quiet. Then, in the midst of this trivial conversation with Kotaro,
おはよう小太郎。
she has awoken.
やっと来たか。
There we go. Tina,
ユマさんがいます。
I'm finally here. You'll catch a cold if you sleep at a place like this, you know?
小太郎、暖かいです。
Yeah. Even if I wasn't tired, probably lying on Kotaro like that, I would just become sleepy just because of how comfortable and warm and cozy it is. Still, you should sleep at home, not outside.
はーい。
With still somewhat drowsy eyes, she appears to be zoned out.
夢を見ていました。
Oh, a dream about what? What
お
kind?
母さんとこうやって寝ていました。
Aw, she even remembers her mom? As she mutters that, she burrows her cheek into Kotaro's
夢
fur.
の中でも寝ていたのかよ。
Wait, I didn't even pick up on that. She dreamt about sleeping? Oh my god, that is an extra level of fucking laziness. Holy shit. That's like dreaming about fucking sitting on your couch watching anime while eating chips or something like that. It sounds like a cool dream though, but you know, it's just normally when you dream about sort of things that, I don't know, just weird things. Usually it's things that you don't do in your everyday life, right? But to then actually just dream about fucking sleeping? Holy crap. I mean, it's a memory of her with her mom, but still, the fact that she's sleeping, so Tina-like. In response to Tina's answer, Kotaro looks at her in disbelief, whereas I tilt my head in puzzlement. Say, do Soul Reapers also have mothers? I mean, they have to. How else would they be born? I don't think they're just magically created out of thin air.
いや、多分こいつが持っている猫の記憶だろう。
Oh. Cat's memory?
死神は運んだ魂の記憶を受け継ぐらしい。
Yeah, I know that.
ティナは家出の前に一度だけ仕事をしたことがある。まだ小さな猫の魂を刈り取っただけだが。
That poor kitten. So you mean the mother she mentioned is that from the kitten's
お
memories?
そらくな。
And appearing to be in a state where I can't quite tell whether she is listening to what we're talking about or not. Right back to sleep. Damn, I really wonder how much does she sleep? She sleeps at least 14, 16 hours a day or something. She's gotta be like an actual cat, right? Cats also sleep that much? Tina once again slowly closes her eyes and sinks into sleep.
結局こうなるのか。
But man, she really can sleep a lot. I think that's just a tad too lazy at this point. For some reason, Kotaro falls silent in response to my comment. What's wrong?
確かにこいつは甘ったれのぐうたらだがな。牛だけお前は誤解している。
What do you mean?
いや、なんでもない。
No.
気にするな。
He's making it sound like there's a reason why she's always this sleepy and lazy and... Which there certainly could be, but I'd be interested in what it is. Now that you started it, I can't exactly forget about it that
俺
easily.
は何も言うつもりはない。
No, I hate when people do. You know, some people do that sometimes, right? Where they're like, they want to tell you something, and they begin to tell you something, and then they have piqued your interest, and they're like, ah, no, never mind. I shouldn't tell this. Like, fuck, dude. If you're really, then don't say anything at all. Don't pique my interest, and then fucking just cucked me right at the end. He's like, ah, no, sorry, I'm not gonna tell you anyway. He's full of secrets as always. However, if he's set on not telling me, there's no point in insisting any further.
それより起こすのは諦めたが、ティナを運んでくれ。一晩中ここにいたくはない。
Okay, got it. I nod and lift Tina's body up in my arms. Isn't that a bit problematic? What if we get spotted, you know, a guy carrying a tiny... I mean, you're gonna say, it's my cousin, you know, she fell asleep, I'm just carrying her back home. Later in the evening, after dinner, when I was relaxing in my room...
Yuma-san.
Seeing how she enters my room with flushed skin and clad in her pajamas, I assumed she just came out of the bath. What is it? Wanna play something together?
いえ、今夜もここで寝ていいですか?
Again? She really must be missing her sister a lot. Well, I wouldn't mind.
とうとう迷うことすらなくなられましたか.
Cause she's done it so many times, it's at a point where just like, I can't even refuse it anymore. Well, after this many times, it'd actually be stranger if I still did, exactly.
それはその通りでございますがね.
You think it's a bad idea after all?
いらぬ疑惑を受けるのはユーマ様ですから。私にはどうでもいいことでございますよ.
That's true, we gotta deal with the suspicions. The lolicon suspicion, huh? Yeah, I feel like I've gradually stopped minding that as well. That means he's embraced it! He's embraced the lolicon!
ダメですか?
No, don't mind it. Just do what you want.
はい.
A happy, lightsome smile blooms. But...
よかったです. それでは、おやすみなさいです.
She's sleepy again. With Kotaro embosomed, she tries to make a beeline for my bed. What? You're gonna sleep already?
眠々です.
Why is she just sleepy? Okay, now that Kotaro, as you said, right, there's a reason for it, but now I really want to know why. Like the fuck? As she mutters that with a truly sleepy voice, she crawls under the blankets. Good night. Aww. In the blink of an eye, Tina starts to fall in regularized sleep breathing. Seeing that, I'm haunted by a bit of bewilderment. Even after I had carried her home on my back, she continued sleeping until dinner. And now this, like what the fuck? She only woke up for dinner and her bath and then now is immediately going back to sleep. No matter how you look at it, isn't she sleeping too much? The next moment, I whispered that with a speck of anxiety.
これは例のお方がいらっしゃるようですよ.
Fuck, who is it? Hyperion or L? Huh? Before I could ask who he was talking about. Who is it? Hyperion?
Hi, darling. 来ちゃったわ.
Hi. You, huh? I heave a heavy sigh in response to the sudden appearance of the Pansy Soul Reaper.
こんな時に来られるとは、やれやれでございますね。
いつ来ようと私の勝手でしょ。クソ犬は黙ってなさいな。
More importantly, what do you mean by at a time like this?
失言でございましたね。
What do you mean? This is a fitting moment? Or not? Actually an inconvenient moment. What's with that? This guy's secrecy fills me with nothing but anxiety.
ちょっと坊や。愛しの人が遊びに来たのに、無視はひどくない？
No, I really just don't give a fuck about you. Who's supposed to be whose darling?
私が。
No. Nope. You're free to think of me however you want, but don't make up crap about my feelings.
もう相変わらずクールで素敵ね。
I'm not playing hard to get either, okay? I'm hardly in the mood to deal with this guy.
で、あら？
Hyperion suddenly falls silent. Most likely because he noticed the sleeping Tina. He must know too. He must know too. That's why Kotaro was so worried that like, oh shit, bad timing for Hyperion to be here. But boy, that Tina, even this much commotion is not enough to wake her up. Is she like slowly falling more into like a permanent sleep and she eventually dies or something? Like, like I'm starting to think like she's sleeping more and more, I feel. I don't know.
よくお眠りね。これって
What?
そろそろまずいんじゃないの?
Dangerous? What do you mean dangerous? So she is sleeping. Is she seriously like sleep? Is she sleeping herself to death or something? Dangerous? Hey, what's that supposed to?
ごめんね、坊や。ちょっと待ってて。クソ犬と話したいことができちゃったみたいなの。
Quite unusual for him. He appears to be very serious. Yeah, he's never serious.
話だと何のことだ?
Oh god, a meeting between them. This is serious Soul Reaper business, right? Kotaro probably noticed a change in Hyperion's demeanor and has changed back to his wolf form. Does he even fit inside my fucking room? How big is my room?
あなた、いつまでこのままにしておくつもりなの?
Or is this like punishment? You know, if you're born as a Soul Reaper, you have to do the Soul Reaper job, right? That's something that's forced upon you just because you're born that way. You're born as a Soul Reaper. And if you don't complete your task, you're kind of slowly dying, slowly killing yourself. And that's what is maybe happening to Tina right now?
すぐにどうなるという状態ではない。
そうみたいだけど、でも私の見立てだとあまり長くはなさそうよ。
Uh-oh. Not much time left?
ガキの前で余計なことを。
坊やは何も知らないんだ。あんたたちも随分と残酷なことしてるわよね。
Come on, guys, you might as well just fucking tell me now.
黙れクソかも。
I know, like, at least a part of it. What are these guys talking about? Hey, what is the meaning of this? Judging by the flow of the conversation, it's hard to imagine that it doesn't concern Tina, but...
こんなに大事なこと隠してるなんて。坊やもかわいそうにね。
Come on, if you really see me as your darling, right? You gotta fucking tell me, dude. Come on, Hibei. Do you know something? Tell me.
私とデートしてくれた
fuck, dude.
教えてあげてもいいわよ。坊やってまだフリーなんでしょ。
Do you seriously need to get a date out of me that way? And why does me being single even matter? Dude, you even asked a date out of me when I was still dating On. Me being single doesn't matter to you at all.
あら、脈ありな視線ね。そんなに聞きたいの?
I do want to know really badly. I don't know if I would go on a date with him for it though. As long as it concerns Tina, yeah.
そっちの寝ぼすけなクソガキが大事だからってことね。
I mean, I care about her, sure. That's right. However, it seems like my reply didn't go down well with him.
ああ、しらけちゃった。他の女のこと考えながらデートするなんて。
What?
失礼よ。
That didn't stop you in the en route? Will you tell me for free then?
いや、
fuck you.
だいたい、私から言っちゃうなんて、お嬢とかそこのクソ犬を甘やかしすぎだもの。
So they have to tell me, huh?
聞きたいことがあるなら、そいつから聞きなさいな。それじゃあね、チャオ。
Get out of here, fuckface. Having said that, the Pansy Soul Reaper disappears as if dissolving in thin
言
air.
っておくが、俺は何も答えるつもりはないぞ。
Oh, come on. This is the worst. When you know people are keeping secrets from you, they're telling you that they won't tell you what it is, and you're still just like, fuck, what the hell is it? What an obstinate guy. If he's like this, I guess I can't expect to get anything out of him. Then I gotta find out some other way. You don't mind if I ask Senpai then instead?
そうしてくれ。
Okay. Is it just one of those things again that's just hard to tell? Amidst the welling up anxiety throughout my body, I take out my cell phone and find Senpai's number. I called her, informed her of Tina's condition, and told her there were things I'd like to ask her. Thereupon, she suggested we meet outside. leaving Tina asleep in my room with Kotaro staying behind as well. I leave the house by myself. Our rendezvous point was the, at this hour, mostly deserted promenade of the lake. After a few minutes of silently waiting with a feeling of irritating impatience. L. Huh? Of course we'd be meeting L, not Han. Well, I don't mind that, but the one who showed up wasn't Senpai. Well, she's kinda there. But Eleonora, why are you here? What about Senpai? Why do I feel like everybody's just pushing the responsibility of telling me onto someone else, right? Hibei was just like, oh no, let Kotaro tell you that. Kotaro's like, I'm not saying shit, go ask Senpai. Senpai was like, oh, please L, can you tell him? She doesn't want to talk? What does that mean? But that means that it's gotta be A, something very serious, and B, something like really fucking bad as well, right? For Tina. Responsibility? I don't really get it, but at any rate, Senpai wants to leave all of this to Eleonora, apparently. Yeah, I thought she was just a NEET and she was embracing the NEET life, but apparently that's not the case. She kinda is, but it's like getting out of control, right? But it's not, it's for a reason. Yeah, exactly. I can no longer believe that she's simply sleeping. What Hyperion said earlier plays a part in that. Does Tina have some sort of Soul Reaper specific disease or something? I become less and less able to hide my ever-growing anxiety. Yep. You also know something about it, don't you? In response to my question, Eleonora falls silent for a short while. Tell me, just what is going on? Oh, really? Ah, so Soul Reapers' lives actually extend by the amount of souls that they reap, I think. This is what she means. And considering Tina has only reaped one soul, the memories of one life form, right, the kitten, therefore her life doesn't extend that long? So she has to do her Soul Reaper job. She has to reap souls in order for herself to remain alive as well. Oh shit. Huh? What she says all of a sudden renders me perplexed. Ah. What's this all of a sudden? They live eternally as long as they live eternally as long as they keep doing the Soul Reaper job, right? As long as they keep reaping souls? How would I know? Yeah. Huh. You consume time? She said from the memories of the dead, or something. But... But you gotta keep eating though, right? One meal is not enough for your entire... It's not gonna let you live for eternity. You have to continuously keep eating. Hearing these words that don't quite seem to have anything to do with what I want to know, my mind gets confused. Come on, Yuma, it's not that hard to figure out. She's dying! Huh? As the meaning of Eleonora's words dawn on me, I'm beset by shock. So basically...
生まれ落ちた時に与えられた時間を使い果たせば、あいつ自身もそれまでだ。
Oh my god. So yeah. When you're born as a Soul Reaper, you become a slave to your job. In order to keep living, you have to keep doing the Soul Reaper job. The end of the line? But wait, I heard she did a Soul Reaper job once.
生まれて間もない子猫一匹だ。その記憶も思い出もわずかな時間に過ぎない。
Not even if you convert it to like cat lives or something, right? A cat has 9 lives. Yeah, but I probably just don't want to believe it. My mind refuses to comprehend.
ティナに残された時間が、言うなれば寿命が尽きようとしている。しかもそれを伸ばす手立てを持っていない。そういうことだと言っているんだ。
Is that why she's sleeping?
ああ、それが原因だ。残された時間を節約しようと本能がそうさせているのだろうな。
What's going to happen to her eventually? The voice I used to ask that question was so completely devoid of emotions that it made shivers run down my own spine. She won't wake up anymore?
今はまだすぐにどうということはない。十分に休めばまた元気に目を覚ますはずだ。
Yeah, but for how long? I see.
だがこのままではその後は。
So she has to reap souls, right? She will what? Tell me. With a stiff face, I glared at Eleonora. She will cease to exist. I know that she isn't to blame for anything, but still, I simply couldn't keep myself from doing so.
その後はいずれこの世には存在できなくなるだろう。
You mean she'll disappear?
ああ。
Tina's going to die? My mind goes blank. I don't even know what to think anymore.
だから言ったんだ。
Now I know why people were so sort of like, you know, keep telling her to like, you gotta be a Soul Reaper, you gotta do your job, blah blah blah. As I stand there in a daze, Eleonora's eyes start to tremble.
だからこう
Wow.
なるから私は何度も。
All the emotions she's been holding back until now bubble up and overflow.
どうして言うことを聞いてくれないんだ。
Is she even aware of it herself? That might be something, you know, if she's aware of it herself, that means she's making a conscious decision of not continuing to exist.
ティナも分かっているは
Oh,
ず
she
なのに。
should.
こうなってしまうと何度も何度も言い聞かせたのに。
So she should know. Maybe she's just not taking it seriously. She's like, it's just something parents say to scare you, huh? Eleonora.
だから私はずっと言っていたんだ。早く死神の仕事をしろと。
Yeah, I don't blame you.
なのになぜ邪魔をする。貴様もアンも小太郎も。
I'm not getting in the way. I wasn't aware of this. I didn't know.
どうして分かってくれないんだ。
I'm unable to respond to that. That's because, more so than anyone else, Eleonora has been justly and earnestly worrying about Tina. It all makes sense now.